When people talk about the place where I grew up, they always mention the forest, the farms, and the quiet nights. But no one likes to talk about the river. They say the river only appears when someone is about to go missing. They call it Hollow Stream. I was 9 years old when I almost became part of that story. We were visiting my father's hometown during summer break, a small village surrounded by hills and mango trees. The trip took hours, and by the time we arrived at my grandmother's wooden house, everyone was exhausted. Everyone except me. My cousins, Ethan, Rose, Leo, and Maya, immediately dragged me outside to play. We ran around until the sun began to rise higher and the heat grew heavy. That's when Leo suggested something that made everyone pause. Let's go to the river. The adults hesitated at first, but after some convincing, they agreed, as long as we stayed close and went together in the morning. I barely slept that night. The next day, we walked through a narrow trail covered in moss and smooth stones. Birds echoed in the trees. Somewhere in the distance, water flowed. I was walking behind the others, humming an old tune my grandmother used to sing. That's when I heard a voice. Soft, sweet. "Why do you sing alone, little one?" I turned. A woman was sitting on a large stone beside the trail. She was stunning, unnaturally so. Her hair shimmered like copper in the sunlight. Her eyes were pale green, almost glowing. Her skin didn't match anyone in the village. I felt drawn to her without understanding why. Before I could speak, my aunt shouted my name from ahead. When I looked back, the woman was gone. No footprints, no sound, just the empty stone. We reached the river by noon. It was wide, calm, and clear. Sunlight danced on the surface. The adults prepared food while we changed into swimming clothes. As the others splashed into the water, I hesitated at the edge. Then I saw her again. She was standing waist deep in the river, smiling at me. "Come swim with me," she said. No one else noticed her. I stepped forward. I don't remember walking into the deeper part. I don't remember how long I was in the water. I only remember seeing something shiny between two rocks, like a pearl, and reaching for it. Then a hand closed over mine. Cold, not human. I looked up. The woman's face was inches from mine, her smile wider than before. "You have such a beautiful voice," she whispered. "Come with me. I'll take you somewhere quiet." The water around us began to swirl. Her eyes changed, not green anymore, but dark and endless. I felt sleepy, heavy. I felt myself sinking. What woke me was screaming, my own. My lungs burned. Water filled my mouth. Strong arms grabbed me and pulled me upward. I was dragged onto the riverbank, coughing and shaking. My uncle held me while everyone shouted and panicked around us. They said I had wandered too far and been caught by a sudden whirlpool. That's what they told me, but that wasn't the whole truth. Later that night, my grandmother sat beside my bed. She told me what my uncle had seen. When he jumped into the water to save me, he didn't see me alone. He saw something with me. Something with a shining back beneath the surface, long brown hair floating unnaturally, eyes that glowed red for just a second before vanishing. He threw a burning torch into the water, and whatever was holding me released me instantly. That's when the whirlpool disappeared. My grandmother told me there are creatures that live in hidden waters, not the beautiful kind from fairy tales, the kind that lure, the kind that steal. She said they're drawn to singing and that children are easiest for them to take. She said I survived because I screamed, because someone saw, because I was lucky. The river vanished the next morning. No current, no sound, no trace. The villagers later told us its name, Hollow Stream. They say it only appears when it's hungry, and when someone hears crying in the night, someone near that river is about to disappear.